Welcome, this is Shakti Carola Navran, and I used to be a jeweler for 33 years of my life, and I was always interested and attracted by the beauty of gemstones, so I was always interested in the metaphysical dimension and qualities. So I always thought if you spend the money to make a piece of jewelry, it would be nice that it has some more aspects to it than just being beautiful. Being an astrologer for 35 years now, it came very naturally to me to want to use specific gemstones to support areas in your chart and to find the one which are the most beneficial for you. So today I want to discuss one of the true birthstones, the crystal quartz. And this is one of the birthstones for Capricorn. So we have Sun moving into Capricorn and the new moon in Capricorn. So we can use some high Capricorn energies in our life. Welcome to this video, which is a journey into the mysterious world of healing gemstones. So it is about the birthstone for December and for Capricorn. So it's one of the true birthstones, and we're gonna dive into the metaphysical dimensions of crystal, quartz crystal. We will be talking in general about the concepts of birthstones, and then of course in specific about the Capricorn birthstone, the crystal quartz. So here you see a very beautiful specimen, which we call a phantom quartz, when it kind of has this phantom kind of crystals layered in the clarity of the outer crystal. First of all, the concept of birthstones is developed by the Jewelers Guild. So it's just another way to reel you in, to tell you this is your stone and you need to have it. So buy jewelry, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, they all have their beautiful qualities, and especially if you feel a connection to what your birthstone is supposed to be, then go ahead. So my approach with jewelry and gemstones was always, if you like a stone, if you find a stone beautiful, it's a stone which does something for you. It has a healing, uplifting impact into your system. So you should always listen to your own intuition over what anybody tells you this is what you need to have. Having said that, I'm going to present you my perspective onto crystal quartz, and they are quite beautiful. So here you see a specimen which is a double terminator. So on one side, on the top, you see the crystallite tip, and on the low end side you see many tips. So this is one of my collection items, so I thought you might enjoy it. So when we talk about the metaphysical qualities of crystals from an astrological perception, we say that it carries the signature of the Sun, Mercury, Saturn and Chiron. So this is why the crystals are helpful whenever you have one of those astrological planets in a position of tension in your chart. This is a stone which can have to release that specific tension for you and help you to lift that energy, the same energy, and bring it out onto a higher level. So crystal quartzes are one of the most common and well-known stones in the world. So you can find them everywhere. They most often grow in groups, and it's a very friendly stone, and you can tell by it often bonds with other gemstones. So you can find it in combination with tourmaline, with rutile, these kind of golden needles. So it comes in combination with other gemstones. So it's a very open-hearted, very friendly kind of gemstone. Also, quartz is one of the few crystal clear gemstones. There is a diamond, there is a white beryl. So there are not so many stones, and we really hold them in special acknowledgement. And that is because they're very closely connected with our search for light, for love, our longing to awake to a higher state of consciousness, to rise up, to expand. So crystal is one of the strongest stones symbolizing that inner search for light, for clarity. It's a stone of focus, of concentration. And we can look at it as a metaphor for our own search for perfection and self-realization. And here, when you look at the crystal in the picture, you can really see how each crystal is growing from this kind of murky, cloudy kind of bottom. And then it grows up and gets clearer and clearer until it ends in that tip, in that focal point. So because of that, crystal quartz is often used in all kinds of ritual, because it's kind of an empty pouch where we can easily program in our intentions, and it's a stone which is very versatile in what we can use it because of that. Here with crystal quartz, we have a hexagonal crystallization format. So we have 6 sides guiding up to the clarity of the tip. So this is how every crystal grows. But then it can really have a lot of specific added qualities because of the many particularities we're looking at how crystals might come to us. So there are many varieties, like here's a phantom quartz, then there are crystals who have little kind of engravements on the face or on the tip. So there are many ways how crystal stones carry their own personality. One of the metaphysical qualities is the ability to protect us from the computer radiation. I mean, we're all exposed to so many electromagnetic fields and radiations, and most of us spend most of our day in front of the computer. So wouldn't it be helpful to find a way to distort and bend those harmful energies away, to neutralize them? And this is exactly what crystal can do. So in whatever form, can be a little group or just a singular crystal, you set it on top of your computer tower, and it will neutralize that energy for you. One of those others very specific and special crystals are what we call the double terminated crystals. So here we have crystals who have a plus and a minus point. So they have 2 tips, and there is a neutralizing effect because of the plus and the minus coming together. So these make beautiful stones to have around. To meditate with them, to put them on your body when you lay down on your bed, and they help you to feel more balanced and nourished when you come out of your meditation. And then we have a diamond in the rough with the Herkimer diamond. So don't get me wrong, it's not a diamond, it's a double terminated crystal, but it has those desired highest light reflection we only know from the diamond. So here we have it presented to us by nature without having to polish or cut or do anything to the stone. So if you have a handful of Herkimer diamonds in one hand and a handful of diamonds in the other in crystal form, they will look very similar in the sparkle and reflection you see there. So the Herkimer diamond is called diamond because of that similarity to the highest quality of light we only know from diamonds. So Herkimer is a place in the state New York. This is where the highest qualities are found. And it's a real alchemical process, how this stone grows from a seeding molecule in the middle, and then it grows into these two ends in kind of a little air bubble in some kind of rough mother matrix. So it's quite amazing to see how they grow. And that might be the reason for the very specific qualities the Herkimer diamond carries for us. So here you see a whole pile of Herkimer diamonds, and you can see what I mean with that perfection, that light quality they present to us. One of the best qualities of the Herkimer diamond is that it has this ultimate balancing effect when you wear it over your heart chakra. And then we could call it the ultimate protector, because the heart chakra is kind of the middle chakra between the three upper chakras and the three lower chakras. So that means the heart chakra is basically where we find the balance between the heaven and the earth. So in our heart, we find that alchemical kind of cauldron to find those high stages of love and compassion and forgiveness. So when we wear this kind of perfect stone, the Herkimer diamond, who has these two ends, a plus and minus, coming together, it helps that process of balance, of finding peace in your heart. And on top of that, it helps to stabilize your aura, your energetic field, so you're less vulnerable, first of all, to pick up so-called negative energies from people around you who are maybe on a lower frequency than you are. And it also stabilizes your energy field towards the so-called electrosmogs, all these radiation we're exposed to. So it's really pretty awesome stuff. This is a pendant. It's a glass pendant, and it has a little Herkimer and kind of an air bubble. So this is a very inexpensive way to wear the stone over your heart without having any extra metal and not much work involved. So these are one of the pieces I used to have on my website, and I have a few left, so in case you're interested. So the underlying idea why the Herkimer diamond is so special is that because of the two ends sitting so close together, only with almost with no belly in between the 2 points, that yin and yang, this symbolized by both tips, are in utmost balance and harmony. So this is what the Herkimer diamond can bring to us. Then there are the crystals, which come in groups, or you can even have really huge single crystals. So these are more stones you want to use to program with specific energies, and you can bring in light energy to a specific room. So for example, I have crystals in my session room. I have crystals on my altar. I use crystals to focus and hold my intentions. So these are ways to use crystals. I already talked about cleansing and programming. So you can imagine if the crystal is like a pouch you can use to program and put your intentions in, it will be very easy in picking up all kinds of information. And you can imagine through how many hands a gemstone has gone before it ends up in your hands. So it's very important when you work with any kind of gemstones or jewelry, that you cleanse it, that you cleanse it energetically. And I have done a whole video about that. But just in short here, you can use the 4 basic elements for cleansing. And then when they're clean, you can use them and program them with your intentions, with what you want that stone to do for you. And that you can do through your breathing, through your intentions to bring it in. If you particularly are interested in which are your personal main healing gemstones, then you want to consider to get the Gemstone Profile Report, which is based on your birth chart. Your personal gemstone profile report includes a description of about 14 stones that are your true birthstones. It's about 20 pages long, the whole thing. So these 14 gemstones represent the most favorable stones in your birth chart relating to the 10 classical planets, your moon nodes, your ascendant, as well as your Chiron. So they really help to balance and focus you in the direction you want to express your highest potential in life. If you want to find out more, you can head over to my website, jewelryandgemsforselfdiscovery.com. I know it's a mouthful, but it's the name of my book, so that's why I created that website. So you can get a lot of articles and additional information. If you like my work and you like to be kept in the loop, you can first of all subscribe for more videos, or you can go to my website and sign up for my newsletter, which encompasses also a lot of astrological information and attunements. And there you will get access then to a free report for your personal love stone, which is based on your Venus position in your chart, and you will get your birth chart. So just to inspire you and give you a little taste. And if you like this presentation, please like me and give me your comments. I always love to hear some feedback because I'm talking to this kind of empty space, and it's important for me to hear back from you and share about your favorite gemstones. And yeah, love to connect. Thanks for visiting today here on Maui. As we say in Hawaii, aloha.